When dealing with irate customers, use patience and a positive attitude to help find a solution. In this sequence, we see a phone representative help an angry customer whose power has been shut off.
Hi, this is Robert Lee in customer service.
I sure hope you can help me.
Sure, what's the problem, sir?
You're the fifth person I've talked to today.
I'm sorry, that's certainly no fun.
No, it isn't.
So, what can I help you with?
My power was cut off 2 days ago for no reason. My house is unlivable now because of you people.
I'm sorry about that, sir. Can I get your full name and address so I can find out exactly what happened?
Ben Nichols, 522 Cedar Lane, Greenville. Can't even watch the game tonight.
Let's see. It looks like you're 90 days past due on your payment, which does result in a mandatory cutoff of service.
I made a payment last week. I was out of town for 2 months helping my sick mother, which is why I was unable to pay the bill.
I'm sorry about that.
I don't know why you're in such a hurry to cut people off. I'm an honest, hard-working person, and you make me feel like I'm some kind of bum.
That's certainly not our intent, sir.
Well, that's the way I feel. Did my payment get there yet?
Let's see. It looks like we received a payment yesterday, Mr. Nichols.
See?
Unfortunately, it wasn't for the full amount.
That's because I'm not paying the late fee. $40 is outrageous.
I'm very sorry, but that is our policy, Mr. Nichols.
I'll bet you could reverse it if you really wanted to.
I wish I could, but I don't have the authorization to do that.
Well, then I guess nobody down there does, because I've spoken to 4 people already, and they all tell me the same story.
Why don't we do this? We can restore your service by 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Okay?
Regarding the late fee, the best I can do is prorate that amount over the next 3 months. To get it entirely waived, you'll have to write a letter to our district manager.
Go ahead and prorate it. I don't have time to write a letter.
Okay, so you see that on your next 3 statements.
My power will be on by 4 o'clock this afternoon?
Yes, just in time for the game.
Okay, well, thanks.
You're welcome, Mr. Nichols. Have a nice day.
When you've made a mistake, it's always best to take responsibility for it and then make it up to the customer. In this sequence, a clerk admits her mistake and then takes the appropriate steps to fix it.
Excuse me, can you help me with something?
Sure, what can I do for you?
Well, my husband bought this light fixture last week, and the salesperson assured him that it would work with a dimmer. Over and over, she said we wouldn't have any problems. And unfortunately, we did.
Oh dear. You know, I think I was that person.
Well, your bad advice really caused us a lot of headaches.
I am so sorry for my mistake. What happened when you tried to use it?
We installed it, and then we tried for 2 hours to get it to work. My husband even pulled the thing apart. Finally, I read in the small print in the directions that this model doesn't work with a dimmer because it has a fluorescent bulb.
You're right. I don't know what I was thinking. Again, I really have to apologize.
It's okay.
You know, I think we have a model just like this that takes a tungsten bulb. Let me get that for you. And also, I'd like to talk to my manager because I think I can get you a coupon that would give you 20% off on your next purchase at the store.
Okay, that'd be nice.
I'll be right back.
When a service error has occurred, never blame your customer. Instead, go out of your way to recover their trust. In this sequence, we first see a clerk mishandle a bungled permit. Then we see him offer to solve the customer's problem quickly.
And so when did you file for this permit?
A month ago, right here.
What's the problem?
It's for a bathroom addition.
So?
We're adding a second story.
Oh.
Look, we're supposed to begin construction in 3 days, but my contractor says that he won't start unless we have all the right permits.
Well, it must have been filled out wrong.
It wasn't filled out wrong. I filled it out myself. Here's the copy.
Well, must have been some kind of miscommunication.
Not on my part, I assure you.
Right.
What's that? I don't need to fill out more paperwork, do I?
If you want a new permit, you do.
Look, I just need you to cut me some slack and expedite this. You guys messed it up, so the least you could do is just help me out.
Well, I guess I could talk to my supervisor. If she thinks it's warranted, she can rush a permit.
What's the turnaround on that?
2 to 3 days, usually.
Then let's do it!
Okay. And so when did you file for this permit?
A month ago, right here.
And what's the problem?
It's for a bathroom addition.
Right, I see that.
We're adding a second story. Here's a copy of the original form that I filled out. You can see that it says second story right there.
Wow. Looks like someone was asleep around here, huh?
You know, we're supposed to begin construction in 3 days, but my contractor says that he won't start unless we have all the right permits.
Looks like we better put a rush on the correct permit.
Really appreciate that. Is that possible?
Well, I can talk to my supervisor. If she thinks it's warranted, we can turn around a permit in 3 days.
That would be fantastic.
Just have some paperwork to fill out. It's not much.
Let's do it, whatever it takes.
Just take a seat over there, fill it out, and come on back when you're done.
When customers are unhappy, it's important to empathize with them and then try to solve their problem. In this sequence, a phone representative works with a patient whose surgery is being rescheduled for the 3rd time.
Hi, this is Rosa in Dr. Taylor's office.
Hi, Rosa. It's Mitch Duncan.
Oh, hi, Mr. Duncan.
I just got your message that my surgery's been postponed again.
Yes, I'm very sorry, but something's come up for Dr. Taylor.
Well, this is the 3rd time that something has come up for Dr. Taylor. Where's he vacationing this time?
Actually, he's not going anywhere on vacation. He's just been really busy lately.
Well, I'm really busy lately, too, but that doesn't mean that I go around making commitments and then breaking them.
You have every reason to be upset, Mr. Duncan, but a lot of things are out of the doctor's control. He had to change your appointment this time because another patient had a serious complication, and the doctor has to operate on him tomorrow.
I know that happens, but my knee is getting worse and worse. You ever had a torn meniscus?
No.
It's pretty painful.
I'm sorry. Can we schedule another date right now?
Okay.
How about Wednesday, the 18th at 9 a.m.?
All right, but 3 times now I've asked my boss for days off, and 3 times I've had to go back and tell him that I didn't need those days off.
I know we've put you through a lot of trouble, Mr. Duncan, but we'll really try hard to make sure this new date holds.
Okay, let's do it.
Great. Thanks for all of your patience. We'll see you on the 18th.
Bye-bye.
When a customer's order is lost or any mistake is made, do everything possible to fix it. In this scene, you'll see a hotel restaurant employee show no remorse for a guest's lost order and fail to offer a solution.
Room service.
Good morning. This is room 327. I ordered breakfast at 9:30, and that was 45 minutes ago. I wonder if somebody down there could check.
I got no order for room 327.
Oh. Well, I'll order again then. Let's see, I'll have the scrambled eggs and bacon, wheat toast.
Sorry, we stopped serving breakfast, sir.
As a person who deals directly with irate customers, it's sometimes necessary to accept responsibility for mistakes that other departments may have made. In this scene, you'll see Michelle do the opposite of this by blaming baggage handlers for lost luggage and then talking down to the customer.
Good afternoon. How can I help you?
Hi, we just got off the flight from Boston and our bags haven't arrived.
Have you got your baggage receipts?
No, I'm sorry. We can't seem to locate them.
They're usually attached to your ticket.
No, I can't seem to find that either.
Surely there's some way you can just look them up.
I can certainly give that a go. Okay, what are your names?
Rick and Sharon LaFontaine.
It's the baggage handlers, you know? Ever since the new baggage contract, this has been happening all the time. They're hopeless. This is the 4th consignment that's gone missing today. We haven't found any of them.
Oh, great.
Are you sure you checked it at the right terminal?
Yeah.
You didn't check it on the street, did you?
No, we didn't check it on the street.
We haven't got time for this. Can you just find our luggage?
It's important to control your own frustration and anger when dealing with difficult customers. In the following sequence, Michelle keeps her cool as she works with some angry customers whose baggage has been lost.
Look, I apologize for the inconvenience. I'm not sure why your bags were rerouted to Paris, but I absolutely understand your urgency to have them here. I have a wedding to go to myself tomorrow.
What time do you think they'll be in?
Let me see. Okay. They're due for arrival at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon.
4:30?
I've had enough of this.
The wedding's at 2.
What are you running here? If our bags are not here by 2 p.m. tomorrow, I'll hold you personally responsible. Do you understand me?
Sometimes a customer will become very upset, even resorting to profanity to make their point. In this sequence, we see Michelle coach herself through a tough situation, reminding herself not to take it personally.
What are you running here?
This is not aimed at me personally.
4:30.
I can handle it.
The wedding's at
The person
2.
is just having a bad day.
I've had enough
I
of
can
this.
help them.
We paid good money for a ticket.
When recovering from a service error, focus on all the steps you can take to find a solution. Here you'll see an airline rep go above and beyond to find a creative solution after the airline has lost a couple's bags.
However, do you mind if I call my supervisor to see if there's something else that we can do to help?
Okay. I guess that'll be all right.
And what was your address? Oh, you do hire bridal party dresses. Hi, it's Michelle Mathers from Tango Airlines. Yeah, I'm actually just wondering if you've got any suit hired. Unfortunately, your luggage is still stuck on the ground in Paris. However, I think I may have come up with something that might alleviate the problem with the wedding. This may seem like a strange question, but do you mind bearing with me for a second?
Sure.
How many bridesmaids are in the wedding?
Just me.
Great. I was hoping that was the case. So your dress doesn't have to match anybody else's.
Trust me, that dress doesn't match anything, but I'm not following.
Well, I've noticed that you're a member of our executive club, which automatically qualifies you for $1,000 worth of inconvenience insurance. Now, I've just spoken with the insurance company, and they've guaranteed me that they'll cover you for this. I've also written down a list of bridal shops that are open this afternoon. If you don't want to buy a new dress, most of them will rent you one. And here's a list of suit hire places so that your husband can find something to wear for the occasion also.
That's fantastic.
When a mistake has been made, it's important to acknowledge the problem and apologize appropriately. Here, we'll see a customer service rep complete a service recovery for a customer who is having problems assembling a play set.
I bought one of your play sets for my kids, and I'm trying to put it together, but it isn't coming out right. Then I realized diagram 37B is reversed, and I think there must be some other mistakes, too.
I see what you mean. The manufacturer's made a mistake. I'm terribly sorry about that, Mr. Weatherly. Here's what I can do. I'll call the manufacturer and have them get a corrected set of instructions right out to you.
Okay.
Do you have a fax machine? Hello, Mr. Weatherly?
Yeah?
This is Bill over at Playwright Toys.
Oh, right. They faxed me those corrected instructions, just like you said.
When customers are upset, it's especially important to remain courteous instead of becoming defensive. In these two sequences, we'll first see a representative irritate the customer with her rude remarks. In the second clip, we'll see her correctly handle the call.
Good afternoon, Town Bank. This is Mackenzie.
What's been going on? Do you realize how long I've been waiting?
I swear I've pressed every number from 1 to 100.
Hey, look, mister, it's not my fault that we're understaffed here today and that the system has crashed 4 times. And then there was that stupid fire drill, so get off my back, will you?
I've pressed every number from 1 to 100.
I do apologize for the delay, sir. I'll do my best to assist you as quickly as possible.
Okay, I have to get to Baltimore, but obviously I can't get on the plane until I buy my ticket. So then I asked her just to please take it directly out of my checking account. And I was notified that I need to contact my bank. So here I am, I'm contacting my bank. What are you guys gonna do about it?
When a customer tells you they've had a bad day, do your best to make it better. In this segment, we see an uncaring clerk who professes to offer the highest level of customer service, but then fails to help a customer who's had a very bad day.
May I help you, sir?
Sure. I've just had a really bad day, and I can't for the life of me seem to find somebody willing to really help me.
I'm sorry that's happened to you, sir. We uphold the highest levels of customer service here.
Well, it's my car. It's out of commission, so I'm going to need to apply for a temporary agency vehicle.
See the clerk at the next window. Sir, they can help you at the next window. I don't always have control over what I have to tell customers, but I do have control and responsibility over how I treat them and how they feel they've been dealt with after they leave my window.
When patients share information about their condition, it's important to listen and take it seriously. In these 2 sequences, a technician first ignores a patient's complaints about a bruised arm, then he listens with empathy and takes the appropriate action.
I've had this done dozens of times, and I've never seen anybody have so much trouble. I mean, he jabbed me 3 times before he managed to find the vein. Mm-hmm. And look at this. That's not supposed to happen. I think he let the blood leak under the skin. He jabbed me 3 times before he managed to find the vein. I mean, it doesn't hurt, but it sure does look bad, doesn't it? That's not supposed to happen. I think he let the blood leak under the skin.
I'm sorry that happened. I don't think it's anything to worry about, but if I were you, I'd be a little concerned too. You know what? I'm gonna have a nurse stop by and take a look at that.
Well, if you think we should.
It's best to be sure. Would you ask Nurse Joan to come to Cardiology B, please?